Hello, hello, good evening. Oh, hello, good evening, Mr. Luis.
Hello, how are you? Good evening.
I'm doing great. What about you?
Pretty good. Just exciting joining the class.
Perfect. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the punctuality to be here. Thank you. I appreciate that. Perfect. I see also Misael. How are you doing, Misael?
Hi, teacher. Good evening.
Good evening. How are you doing this day, mister?
Fine. A little busy, but after the end of the day or the journey, good. I feel good because I complete some activities.
Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. That's good. Thank you. Thank you so much for sharing about that. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Welcome everybody for today's video conference. I really appreciate your punctuality to be here since the very beginning of the class. That really shows your commitment to your objective to learn a second language. Thank you so much. I see other person. Hey, how are you doing, Mr. Edgardo?
Excellent, teacher.
Perfect, perfect. Right. Thank you so much. How was your day, mister?
Me, teacher?
Yeah.
Yeah, my day was very hard because I perform different activities in my job.
All right. But did you complete all the activities? Was everything okay?
Yeah.
All right, perfect. Thank you. That's good to know. Good to know. I see more people connecting. Hey, Nestor, how's it going, mister?
Hi, good evening.
Oh, good evening. How are you doing, man?
I'm still working.
All right. Are you working at this moment?
Not right now. I just completed some reports and try to advance in some task for tomorrow.
Going the extra mile.
Yeah.
Sometimes you gotta do it, it's like, okay, that is something we have to do sometimes. Thank you, but it's good. Thank you so much for being part of the class. Perfect. All right, people, thank you so much for the ones who have joined, and I hope the rest, can incorporate later on. We have some some contents that we're going to be covering, so we have some practice on this. And let's see, just as in the generalities, as you know, we continue working on unit number 1 that goes by the name. Can you help me with the name, Luis Napoleon? What is the unit we're working on?
The product life cycle.
Oh, all right. Thank you so much, mister. That's correct. That's the unit we are covering on this one. And tell me, let's go for some people. Misael, what do you remember about yesterday's information that we socialized? What can you tell us?
Yes, teacher, we review some stages of the product life cycle. One of them was maturity. Is the more easy that I remember to remember. So I remember that was related to the stage when the product needs to be differentiated and more people are trying to get another kind of product or another product from other companies. Only that.
All right. So you consider that step that is easier than the others. I mean, to explain, that's easier for you.
No, it's easy for me to remember.
That's exactly. That's what I meant. Probably easier for you to explain, right? But that's fine. Thank you. Thank you so much. And I appreciate on your participation in that. Perfect. Welcome for more people who are joining. Thank you so much. We are just commenting about what we practiced and what we socialized on yesterday. We continue working with the product life cycle. And let me see, let me welcome more people. Just as a reminder, please don't forget on the use of the camera. At this moment, I see only Edgardo, I see Betty, I see Vilma, Sofia, and I see Misael and Nestor with the use of the camera. So please, I require your help on that one. Thank you so much in advance. And also, please don't forget about the use of the complete name. That is other requirements. So please, I need some collaboration from you. For example, I see Angie, who have only one name, one last name. I see Ronald Contreras. I need your full name, mister, please. I need your help. For Sofia Crespo, the same. Thank you so much. I need your help. And Alejandra Villeda, welcome to the class. And I just require your collaboration to complete on the full name, please. Full name for the username. Thank you so much. All right, let's see. We were talking about some information. And Nestor, what information or what step did Misael talk about?
I was talking about maturity.
All right, perfect. Do you remember any other stage of the product life cycle?
Yeah, the first stage was the market introduction. The second
right.
one was the growth.
Uh-huh.
The third one, maturity, and the fourth was decline.
All right. Okay. You choose any of the stages, and can you help us, to remember what one of these stages is? You can choose any you want.
Well, it's just the first one. Market introduction is when the product is introduced.
Yeah, introduced. Yeah.
Introduced to the market, and in that stage, nobody knows who we are or what the product is, and we try to explain and socialize the product and features, and try to get expand the market share in order to get the second stage to grow.
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you. And I appreciate on that. And that's really clear. And that's pretty much what we emphasized and explained yesterday. Thank you, Nestor, for your collaboration. Let me see on more people. Welcome, welcome. And let me select on more people to participate. Miss Betty Gabriela, how's it going today for you, Miss?
Thanks, teacher. I'm very fine, a little stressed in the work, but everything right.
That it shouldn't be like that, but sometimes it's like the routine, right? Stress
Exactly.
is with us. All right, thank you so much. But I really appreciate the effort you do to be here in the class. Thank you so much.
Thank you, teacher.
Your classmates were talking about the different stages of the product life cycle. Nestor was talking about market introduction, and also Misael mentioned about the maturity in that part. So we are missing on 2 more steps. Can you remember any of the other steps? And if so, can you try to explain in your own words what any stage means, please?
I'm sorry. Yes, we talked about, I'm sorry, you say market introduction and
yeah, maturity.
Maturity. Where I remember the second step was growth. I remember something like when the people was something like sharing the information about the product that they have and start to make some, I don't know exactly how to say, but they say this is better or this is more old than yours or something like that. And after that, it's the past, the number 4, that was decline, when the people just start to change the product, because in the world, every product, it's always going through the time and getting better and bringing more services or being more complete. So that's what I remember.
All right, pretty much. And that's really nice about your participation, because that's pretty much what we expected. So thank you so much. I appreciate that. All right, that was just part of the review about yesterday's content. Just before we move on to some more practice and some more content, just welcome everybody. It's nice to see you. And I just, as a reminder, Remember on the agreements from yesterday, which was about the use of the camera. So I need some collaboration. For example, Josué David, Brian Ernesto, Luis Napoleon, Angie Osegueda, and Gloria Lilian. All right, thank you so much, people, for your collaboration on the use of the camera. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Perfect, perfect. All right, let's see. Today, let's work on some activity just to get started on this one. And question for you. Have you ever played the activity, the hangman?
No, I don't.
No, I don't.
All right. Probably with a mimic, you will probably know, probably in Spanish you have done it, the hangman, like that one. To guess the word, have you done that in Spanish?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, teacher.
Exactly. All right, thank you so much. I know the mimic was going to help you a lot on that one. Thank you so much. We're going to do something similar on that because there are just some words that we're going to remember and we will try to work on some activity. But let's get into business. How does this work? I will select one person to tell me a letter of the alphabet. As you can see, the yellow squares, they represent a letter, right? Every square means one letter, either a vowel or even a consonant. We don't know what letters are hidden over there. For the first one, take a look at the screen. How many letters does this word have?
9.
Mhm.
9 letters.
9
Thank you
letters.
so much. Perfect, perfect. 9 letters. Let's see. Let's have on some people. All right. I just dropped on this one. Now, let's select on some people. Mr. Douglas. Let's give it the first try. Can you please tell me a letter of the alphabet, mister? And let's discover if the word is over there.
A letter. Let me see. It could be A.
It could be A, all right? Yes. Let me just show that to you. Just give me a second. All right. Thank you so much. There is one. There are two. Perfect. These words, by the way, I forgot to mention, these words were at some point part of the words we included in some definitions and we practice on this one. So that's just for you to have an idea about what type of vocabulary we might find. Thank you so much. Let me choose on a person.
I got it, teacher.
Oh, interesting. All right. Which is it? Tell me.
Awareness.
All right. Thank you so much. More volunteers. Which is the word, people? Uh-huh.
Awareness.
Ah, there you go. Perfect. My goodness, people, you are so smart on this one, and that's perfect. Perfect, perfect on this one. All right. Just as a matter of practice, listen, please, and repeat after me just to reinforce the pronunciation of this word. Listen and repeat. Awareness.
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 Mhm.
Awareness.
Mhm. Perfect, perfect. And now let me ask on some people. Awareness, it's when people make something obvious or people notice. For example, Apple company creates awareness about their products. Everybody knows about them, right? People know about the product. People know probably about new releases. So they work a lot on publicity and also to create awareness. People know about this. Let me ask on some more people. Let me see. Sofia Karina Crespo, tell me your opinion. Which other company do you think creates a lot of awareness on products, so people know about the releases or new coming products? It could be about technology or any product that you wish. What's your opinion, miss?
And maybe the company about the beverage.
All right.
Because all the time is in changing the brands in order to take a place in the market.
All
all
right.
the time.
Can you provide an example of a beverage that you think creates a lot of awareness about, changes and about new products releases?
A couple weeks ago, the beginning of April, I remember that the Corona drinks released a new beverage. The Corona, when you saw in Corona, you see in your mind beer. But that company made a new beverage, but it's not alcoholic drink. So I think that is a one example.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Perfect. Let me ask on some people. Brian, did you know about this beverage that Sophia is talking about, the non-alcoholic beverage? Do you know anything about?
No, truly not. But I was thinking in other examples,
Perfect.
such as Coca-Cola, for example. I think that they spend a lot of money and time and resources in create awareness for all the people to know and keep in mind the brand. So that's
All
another
right.
example.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, good. Good participation, people. Let's go over the next word. I know it's going to be easy for you. Tell me, how many letters does this word have? Check. Count them, please.
6.
6. All right. Perfect. Do you already know the word?
Maybe growth.
Oh, uh-huh. Perfect, perfect. Thank you so much. You are experts on this one, but because of practice, how do you spell growth? I need
Growth.
everybody's participation, right? Everybody's participation. How do we spell growth? We go for
G
Mhm.
R
G-R-O-W-H.
W H.
All right, there you go, right? Growth. Perfect. We go for growth. Remember on the final part of pronunciation. Now, let's use it in context and let me ask on some people. Let me see on, I will go for Ricardo Alfredo. How are you doing? How's it going, Ricardo?
Hi, teacher. Going fine, teacher.
Everything fine for you today?
Yes, teacher.
Oh, perfect. That's good to know. That's good to know. Let's see, Mr. Ricardo, I have a question for you. Companies, when they introduce a new product, or sometimes when there are some companies that everybody knows, they grow, right? They increase the income, the revenue they make, and they increase sales and everything. What company can you tell us as an example that has shown great growth in these past years?
Maybe the company that I had investigated, teacher.
All right.
Netflix, for example. Netflix, for example.
Why do you consider it has had a lot of growth in the recent years?
Because they was able to adapt with the technology. For example, before Netflix, the leader of the market was Blockbuster. Blockbuster rent movies only in DVDs format, but Netflix start to, Netflix changed the rent for one movie to a membership that people can pay $12 per month and watch the quantity of movie that they want to see. In the beginning, Netflix start to send the movie by postal mail, I think is the word. But then they changed that for streaming, and that was what permitted Netflix become a global company, and that's why Netflix earn a lot of money because they cover the whole world.
All right. Thank you, Ricardo. Very nice participation, and that's a good example of a company that has shown growth over the past years. Byron, do you have something to add? Go ahead, mister.
And for the opportunity, well, actually, I have a little different. Well, um, in my case, I think one of the company that show growth during the past years. Well, due to the pandemic, it was, I mean, I think Zoom. So that platform is really useful. So actually, we are on this platform right now, and also most of the companies are using Zoom, right, for their team meetings or something like that. And I just talking about just El Salvador, but if you ask for someone from Guatemala or Honduras or on um, um, America, they know about Zoom, right? They know how the platform works. So that means that this company have shown great growth during, I mean, just 2 years, right? Because well, due to the pandemic, it was not possible to come for a physical place, right? So I mean that this platform is really useful, and also no, it's not just for some people, right? So a lot of companies got some accounts, right, in order to get more time for virtual meetings. So I mean, that could be a good example as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Gloria, Lilian, what do you think about your classmates' examples? What's your opinion about that?
In my case, teacher, I agree with our classmate because it is for the pandemic, it is very necessary to have a different meeting or have a different meeting with a family or friends or the different company. For example, in my case, from the first day, the quarantine, I work from my house. And today I start, I have a from home office. And now I use frequently the Zoom meeting, for example, and another company, the Netflix, is very necessary for the entertain because we didn't live for cinema, for example.
All right, thank you so much, and really nice insights from you, Miss Navarro. Tell me, I want to listen to you people. Do you have Netflix accounts? I want to listen. Yes, I do. No, I don't.
Yes, I do.
I do.
Yes, I do.
Yes, I do.
I don't.
All right. Question: are you the one paying for the account, or are you receiving the benefit from other person?
I'm paying for the account.
All right, right now.
Accounts in my house.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Yes, me too, teacher. I
Are you-
paid,
Oh,
yes, for account.
all right, thank you. What about the rest of the people?
Teacher, in my case, we made some agrees in my house. We are three, me and two brothers, and one pay Netflix, other pay HBO, and other pay Disney Plus. So, and then we share the account.
All right, that's fine. That's very convenient on that. Thank you so much. What about you, Miss Ileana Alejandra? What's your situation on this?
It, sorry, mister, was similar, like my, my coworkers, my classmates.
Your
Sorry.
classmates. Okay. In
Yeah.
what sense is it similar?
For example, I was seeing some TV programs like series, like some movies. Yeah, miss.
All right. Thank you so much. And do you receive the benefit from somebody else, or do you have your own account?
Some benefits, mister.
All right. Thank
Yeah.
you. I
You're
appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's go for the next one, people. Check on this one. New word. How many letters does it have?
10 words.
10. All right.
10 letters.
10 letters. Thank you so much. 10 letters. Let's go over the alphabet to discover on this one. Probably this is more challenging. That's what I expect. Mr. Medardo Rigoberto, tell me a letter of the alphabet, please.
Letter A.
Letter, sorry?
Letter A.
Letter A. Oof, sorry. Strike number one. There is no letter A in this word, but thank you so much
It
for your
might be
participation.
introduction.
Introduction. Oh, sorry. Good try, but sorry, not that one. Let's see. Yeah, but good try. Thank you so much. Let me see. Other person. Let me see. Ronald Edgardo, what letter are you choosing for this one to discover the hidden word?
It could be letter M.
Letter M. Yes, mister. There is letter M on this one. Let me go for this one. Let me show it to you. There. Yes, there is an M. Thank you. Miss Vilma Veronica, tell me other letter, please.
Letter E.
Letter E. Let me see. Yes, there is one letter E. Perfect. Thank you so much. We're discovering. Reynaldo, tell me other letter of the alphabet, please.
Letter P.
Letter P. Yes, there is one letter P. I appreciate that. Which one, sorry?
Competitor.
All right. Do you agree with him, people? What do you think? Could that be the one?
It looks yes.
It
Yes,
looks like.
teacher. I
It
agree.
looks like. All right.
guess yes.
Thank you for that. Perfect. We have competitor. Listen and repeat after me, please. Competitor.
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 Thank you so much. Now, let me go and give the chance for some people to participate. Let me see. I will choose on Mr. Alejandro. Sorry, by the way, sorry for my bad memory. Where do you work, Mr.?
Tigo.
All right. Tell me, Mr., based on your experience and your point of view, which is the biggest competitor you have in the business or in the working area that you have?
Claro.
That's right.
Didn't want to say it? Go ahead.
Yeah, that's right. Claro is the biggest competitor that right now we have, not even in this, in telecom, in communication area.
All right.
But I also look about the MFS, mobile financial services, as Tigo Money. So the biggest competitors right now from Tigo Money, I guess, is the bank apps, the new bank apps. So, or even the Shiba wallet is another competitor that we have right now.
All right. And tell me, just to finish up on this one, tell me, why are you the best option and not the competitor? Let's convince us, let's go for the commercial. So, you get some people here. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, first, I think that the security, because the process that just to create an account, the cybersecurity is higher than the competitors, and all the data is protected. by encryption and all these tech stuff that, that only engineers know. But right now I'm not an engineer, so I don't know what they they do right there. But it sounds great, so I have to tell that.
It sounds good in the advertisement, no, but that's fine. Thank you so much. Perfect, Nestor. It's not to put some pressure on you or the company, but people, do you have services from Tigo or do you prefer any other? Nestor is not going to get angry because I know I have a Tigo team here. So people,
Maybe to
Any other
support
teacher?
maybe to support the argument of Nestor,
go ahead.
the company provides to the customers an experience in communication. As our mission says, we try every day to build highways, digital highways in our country. So the company has different programs to help mujeres emprendedoras and another kind of people to get these goals, or maybe, I don't know, providing services, common services, as you know, internet, mobile, and another things. So in these things, if you go to a Tigo store, you can find people that will help you to solve your problems. And in some cases, if you need a personalized assistance, you can, I don't know, maybe contact to our call center or things like that. And I think this is the plus of our company, because when someone tweets to customers or another person out from, I don't know, outside of the company, we try to provide an experience in our service.
Thank you,
Yes.
Mr. You convinced everybody on this one, right? So people, change it, please. Don't go for the competition. Don't go for the competition, right? Tigo team here. We don't have anybody from Claro, do we?
I had before, but I changed from Tigo.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Miss Lilian Navarro, Gloria, were you going to participate? So you were raising your hand, sorry?
No, teacher, only I celebrate the convince for the classmate Misael.
Thank you so much. You see, we support each other. Thank you so much. And I agree with you. Thank you so much. Let's go for some other person. You know, we have Douglas that is part of Dio too, and more people, right? But I know, right? Let's not turn this one into sales, you know, don't worry, don't worry. Let me see. Let me ask one other person to participate. Miss Veronica Alvarado. If I am not mistaken, I remember you mentioned you work at Avianca. Am I right?
Yes, you're right.
All right. Thank you so much, Miss. Tell me, who is your biggest competitor in the field that you work?
The company is a holding. We operate in a different countries. Like El Salvador is a one most biggest hubs. But in El Salvador, we don't have, we have two competitors like Volaris for Mexico and Costa Rica. And for example, in Colombia, we have a lot of competitor like Viva Air, and what is the other? I don't remember, but Viva Air is the most competitor because it's a low cost. They have a ticket for local flight for $3. For example, if you want to visit Colombia, Bogota, and you want to go to Cartagena, or you can go to San Andres, you can buy a ticket for $3. It's like that. It's more easy. It's more easy travel by air for
then from bus or taking the train.
Bus, or bus or or car.
So it's easier. My goodness. People, what's your
Very
opinion of that? Tell me, what's your opinion of that? You know, paying a full flight or paying $3? What
Taking
would you
notes,
choose?
Veronica.
Sir,
Yes,
Sounds great. Really,
recently,
I don't know that information. It's
hey,
but
recently,
is for the longer, not longer latitude.
All right.
I don't remember what is the more close to Bogota, but it's more easy travel to another's like Viva Air, or for example, we can change where business idea. We change to a low cost company, but we having a transition. If you want to travel with Avianca, you be very careful when you buy a ticket, because now we offer a size like a clothes, and you can buy a cheaper ticket, but you can travel only one lowish.
All right. Thank you so much. So everybody take notes and text Veronica if you need any help. Douglas, I know you wanted to participate. Sorry. So you have the word. Go ahead, mister.
no, don't worry. Recently, I watched a TikTok about it because some travelers.
But not from Veronica.
No.
All right.
No.
All right. Just checking on that.
Nah, she didn't do it. No, I watched TikTok and those travelers, they talk about traveling to Colombia, and when you are in Colombia is cheap. Travel from one city to another city. I thought that was a lie or that was fake, but well, Veronica, you
He
made
confirmed.
me, you made me another point of view about it.
She made you a believer.
Another country is very cheaper is Ecuador.
Oh, interesting. Thank you. Thank you so much. So we will keep that in mind. But thank you so much for that. Yeah, from those comments, and thank you so much. So you see, we learn from everybody. I'm learning and taking notes. People, you know, if you want to travel, take notes, please, please, please. Thank you. Just it's not anything against the company you work, but people, if you have the chance to travel, which travel airline would you choose? I want to listen to you. Tell me. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. She's not going to get angry. Volunteers?
Can you repeat, teacher, please?
Yeah. If this is a question for everybody, right? If you have the chance to travel, what company, you know, what airline would you choose to travel? I want to listen to some opinions. I know Veronica is going.
Teacher. Depends what is your country or destination.
All right, let's change it. I pay for the flight. You don't have to worry about that, and you don't have to worry about the destination. People, what would you choose?
Oh, well, in my case, in my opinion, well, I could see, well, it will be the first option will be Taka, and the second one, Avianca.
All right.
But, I saw that Veronique expressions, but I had no idea about Taka feedbacks, right? But actually, it could be Taka, and then Avianca, and the third one, it could be Volaris.
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Any other person to participate on your selection? All pay expenses. Tell me, mister.
For me, in my opinion, the inconvenient fly with the aircraft with low cost is the spaceship to sit because it's very short.
Good point. Good point of view. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. So I imagine you wouldn't go for Volaris or something that is cheap. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much, people. All right. Let's go for the last one. This is the last that we have. It probably is, this is the longest that we have from the practice. How many letters for this word, people? Count them up and tell me.
13.
13 letters.
14 letters.
13.
All right. 13 letters. Thank you so much. Miss Angie, can you participate to tell me one letter of the alphabet, please?
Let's start with A.
Let's start with A. Yes, we have an A, a letter A. Thank you. Thank you so much. Brian, next letter, please.
A T.
Letter T. Yes, there are some T's in this one. Let me see. Let me go for the one. Yes, this is the other. Thank you so much. Let me ask on other person. Miss Alejandra, tell me other letter of the alphabet, please.
Okay, Mr. It could be letter C.
Letter C. Sorry, there is no letter C on this word, but I appreciate that. Thank you. Let me ask another person. Josue David, tell me other letter, please. O. Letter, sorry? Letter O. Letter O. Second strike. Sorry, mister. There is no letter O on this one. Let's go for other. Sophia, Karina, tell me what letter would you choose?
And
Letter N. Yes, there is a letter N. Just let me uncover that one. Yes, letter N. Thank you so much. Let's see. Douglas, other letter, please.
It could be a U.
Letter U. Ooh, sorry. Other strike. No letter U on this one. Sorry. Ricardo.
Teacher.
Tell me.
Teacher, let's try with letter A. No, letter I.
Letter I. All right. Thank you, miss, for your participation. Letter I. Yes, there is one letter I. Thank you so much. Let me ask another person. Let me see. Nestor, what letter do you want for this one?
Oh, letter E.
Letter E. Yes, mister. There are some letter E's. Let me just select the correct ones. If I'm not mistaken, it's here, and it's here. Tell me, people, what's the word?
No, I don't know.
You're getting close. Getting close.
Differentiate.
Differentiate.
All right. Check on this one thing. Oh, it was other I. Sorry. I omitted that one. Thank you. Check on this one. We have this word, and listen, please, and repeat so we learn and we consolidate our knowledge. Differentiate. Listen one more time and then repeat. Differentiate.
Differentiate.
Thank you. All right. Let me ask on some people who has, on a person who has not participated. Miss Betty, tell me, how does your company differentiate from your competitors? Give us a good argument on this one. Tell me.
Yes, well, teacher, we are the only hotel that work in El Salvador with the all-inclusive service. A lot of hotels can tell you that give you something like that, but they can give you for the menu some food, but not every food, some drinks, but not all the drinks. And when you take your how do you say estancia, when you take
your stay
when you take your staying with us, you can have breakfast, have lunch, and have dinner, and take all the menu, and the same with the drinks. You can have water, sodas, alcohol, beers, and there's no limit, so you can take these services.
All right. People, tell me where, let's see if you remember, but probably you do. Where does Betty Gabriela work?
The Cameron.
The Cameron.
Have you ever been there, people?
Yes.
Yes, I have ever.
Never.
Not yet for Douglas. All right, not yet. But you know, Betty at the end of the course told me, she texted me, she's going to raffle a stay over there. So don't worry, Douglas, you might win that one, you know, two nights for the 3 guests. So full package, all inclusive, right, Betty?
I'm excited.
Yeah, thank you so much. All right, perfect. Thank you, people, for working on this one. I really appreciate on your help, and thank you so much for your opinions. That's what we pretty much appreciate the most. Thank you so much. Let's see on this one. Coming back to the activity from yesterday, we were working on some, some products, and that was the idea. But I have some examples for you. Let's see. Take a look at the picture. As you may see on the left, I have there is something hidden below, right, or behind those squares. I will be uncovering one by one. I want you to pay attention to the device or to something that I have over there and try to express ideas about what you think the object or the device is. Let's see on this one. I will uncover only 2 at this moment. And let me see. Let me ask, Luis Napoleon, what's that device? Give it a try. Remember, there is no I don't know. Go and use your imagination. What's the device, mister?
That's pretty difficult.
Give it a try. Give it a try. Don't worry.
Okay. Maybe. Okay, a cell phone.
All right, it's a cell phone. All right, thank you. Let's see. Let's continue. Thank you so much. I appreciate your participation. Let me see. One more. Let me choose another person. Lisbeth Carolina, what's the device?
I think that is like a tablet, maybe.
All right, maybe a tablet. Thank you so much. Edgardo Avalos, what is it? Check on the mic, please.
Maybe
a laptop. A laptop. All right, thank you so much. Miss Sophia, what is it?
It's like, I don't know how I can say it.
Like a speaker?
Speaker. Yes.
All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me see. Nestor, what is it?
I don't know, maybe a blender?
Maybe a blender. Oh, good point. Thank you so much. Let's uncover the next one. Miss Gloria Lilian Navarro, what is it, Miss?
I don't know, how do you say in English, teacher? High, pesa,
weight?
Wait.
All right. Oh, it could be. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Next one. Let me see. Byron, what is it?
I think it could be a speaker.
All
or
right.
A radio recorder, I think.
All right. Thank you so much. Let me see. Angie, what is it?
Yes, I think looks like a speaker.
All right. Thank you. Reynaldo, now it's easier, Reynaldo. I know it's obvious. Reynaldo, what is it?
It could be like a buffer, no? Oh.
Like a subwoofer sound system, something like that?
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much.
May I
Go,
give it a
Napoleon. Yeah, give it a try, mister. You're more than welcome.
Okay, like an automated vacuum or cleaner?
Oh, like a vacuum cleaner. Vacuum. Ah, come on, after Napoleon
Yes,
mentioned,
teacher.
yeah, all right.
I was about to say.
Yeah, it was on the tip of the tongue, right? Over here, just to say it.
I'm
Right?
waiting for my
I was just waiting.
All right, thank you. I appreciate you were giving the people the chance to express ideas. Thank you. Perfect. Yes, people, that's correct. I will uncover all, this one. Thank you so much. Yes, and as Napoleon mentioned, thank you so much, Mr. It's a Xiaomi robot vacuum mod 2S. It's not a commercial. That's the name, right? I'm not good for commercial, but that's the name of this one. Now, I will need your opinions on this one. I have four prompts, you know, 4 ideas that we are going to complete. We will consider about this device. It was released on, talking about the possible date. It was first released in, talking about the country or the continent where this device was first released. Also, the initial price, you know, in Europe. And finally, it was announced through. Let's give it a try. At this moment, remember, we express opinions and we go and express ideas. Let me ask on some people. Medardo, choose any category and try to complete and include your opinion about this one. Mr. Medardo, hello, hello.
Hello, teacher. Could you repeat it?
Yeah, perfect. I just need your help to complete one of the sentences. There is some information missing, but at this moment, just I need you to express ideas and to give it a try, right? If you mention it was released on 1985, okay, that's perfect. You express ideas, and then later we discover the info. You can choose any of the four prompts to complete. Hmm? What's your opinion? Let's go for the first one. What year do you think it was released? You can use the first model it was released on, and you tell me any year that you consider possible. Hmm?
Maybe it was released on 2020.
On 2020, all right? Thank you, Reynaldo. Thank you so much for the help. Thank you so much. Medardo, continue thinking. Right after that, I will give you the chance, so don't worry. Thank you so much, Reynaldo. Brian, choose any of the sentences and try to complete. Right at this moment, we are just providing details. Go ahead, mister.
Okay, let me see. I think that it was first released in 2012, maybe.
All right, thank you so much. People, don't Google it. I see some people, you know, like typing. No, I'm just kidding, not you. I'm just kidding, right? All right, thank you. Let me see, Edgardo Avalos, what's your opinion? Choose any sentence and then you tell me your opinion.
Okay. It was announced through different events in the TV, for example.
Thank you. Good opinion. Thank you so much. Sophia Karina, what's your opinion? Choose any prompt and try to complete with your ideas. Check on the mic. Thank you, thank you.
Third teacher. Yes, I think that came to the market around 10 years ago. And it was first released at the Amazon, if I right. Initial price, I think that was around the 200. And the initial price in Europe, I don't know, but
just give it a try.
But I think was cheaper than the United States, maybe 100.
All right, thank you. And obviously probably cheaper than El Salvador, right? We have good prices for everything. All right, thank you. Thank you so much for your participation. Let's go over this one. I have some alternatives. What's your opinion, people? Now we go for 50-50. It was released on 2020, 2022. I want to listen to you. What's your option?
2020.
2020.
More opinions?
2020. 2020.
2020. All right. Sorry, it was released on 2022. It's the latest model, right? It's very recent. Next one. Tell me, we have two alternatives. What's your choice?
China.
In
China.
China,
China.
Why
because
do you
it's
consider?
Xiaomi.
Because it's
Because the
It's the
Xiaomi.
China.
brand of the
Yes.
China.
China is Xiaomi.
China because
Exactly.
it's Xiaomi.
All right. So if we say cola champagne, where is it released?
El Salvador.
In El
Salvador.
Salvador.
From El Salvador.
All right, kind of obvious on that. Thank you so much. Perfect. Thank you. That was obvious in China. Tell me, we have two different prices for Europe. What's your opinion? Let's give it a try. I want to listen to you.
399.
299.
299.
All right, thank you. Ooh, check on this one. 299. Do you consider that a good price? Do you consider, is it expensive? Opinions?
For me, it's expensive.
Expensive for Veronica. Thank you. Any other person? What do you think?
It's expensive, but in the time, there was another vacuum before, and the prices goes around $400.
Wow.
So I think that is cheaper.
All right. Comparing the two products, right? Comparing the two products. All right.
Compare with the other brands, teacher.
But the person that got this thing say that it's not very useful.
All
So
right.
I don't know.
All right. Thank you. Question in general. Does any of you have one robot vacuum at home?
No, teacher.
No, teacher.
Escoba y trapeador, teacher.
By the mop, right?
Oh, well. But
Yeah,
I
maybe-
like it, mister.
Maybe I am the robot, sir.
Yeah, we are the rob. All right, thank you.
I
And we
pay
exercise.
myself.
I
pay
think
myself those 299.
you pay yourself up. That's a good option. Thank you so much. Right? If you need some cleaning, you know, I can do extra hours. Don't worry. I will charge cheaper than 400 or 300. All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Just in case, you know, in life you need to know many things. Now, the last one. What do you think? It was announced through YouTube or through a website?
Both
Website, teacher.
I think that YouTube.
AliExpress
Website.
or Alibaba.
Website.
Through webs. All right, let's see on this one. It was announced through website. Curious, I was looking on the internet on YouTube and there is no a Xiaomi channel. Probably because they are from China, right? So probably they didn't use over that. Probably it was more for a website. Thank you so much. All right, perfect.
Because
Perfect.
in China they got the channel that is not YouTube. I don't know exactly the name, but they have another page.
They have their
think.
own
They
YouTube.
are on YouTube, yes.
Yeah.
So it's not allowed for them. All right, thank you. Probably that's one of the reasons why it was not announced through that. Perfect. Thank you so much, people. Now, let's go for the really nice part. Tell me, did you work on your assignment?
Yes, teacher.
Yeah, you did?
Yep.
All right, thank you so much. I knew you were really good people on that one. Thank you so much. Let's see on this one. General instructions. This is what we do at this moment. In small groups, talk about the product you selected, right? That is the first step. Then, if you have, because the instruction was to get a picture, probably share a picture of it, right? Of your product to your group, right? So people know what you are talking about, or if you are talking about any model, so you can show it so they know exactly what you are making reference to. Next one, make sure to share this information. What are we sharing, people? The first part that we have,
We have to
Thank you.
create small groups.
Next one, release place. Then
Surprise.
Initial price.
Finally,
Announce through.
all right, exactly. That's what you need to make sure of, all right? Thank you so much. All right, perfect. Tell me, right? Because that is the next part. Don't worry, coming back to this one. Tell me, how many people are going to work in the group?
3 people.
3 people? Was it in the instructions? What's your opinion? How many people?
Yeah, 3 is okay.
3 is okay. All right. Thank you. After you get into groups, tell me, Byron, what is the next step you do once you are in groups?
We're going to talk. Create the rooms.
Yeah. We create the rooms, and when you are with your group, what are you going to do in the room, Byron?
Oh, well, actually, share with our partners the information that we got about the market introduction, for example, about the product that we already selected, right? And it was for kind of point of information that we can share with them. So I think we are ready to do it, right?
All right, perfect. Question: do you have a picture of the product? Yeah.
No.
Yes. All right. Some of you yes, some others not. But if you want, you may Google it. No, don't worry. At this moment, we are going to work in groups, as you mentioned. Thank you so much. And we will work in trios, as you mentioned. That's a good number, so it works fine for me. Let me see. We work in trios. Probably there is going to be a group of 3 or 4 people, but let me see on this one. All right. There is going to be a group of 4 people. I create the rooms at this moment, and when you get with your groups, alternate and take turns to share your device, the product that you selected. Anything was okay, as long as you provide 4 elements. The first one, let's go over this one. What are you sharing about the product?
Release place.
Thank
Release
you.
date.
Any
Release
other?
date. Initial price.
Initial price.
Announced through.
Announced through. Perfect. You are ready for this one? So let's give it a try and you share. At this moment, I will give you around 10 minutes to socialize with your groups. I will be checking on you, listening to you. If I enter, don't worry, you continue. Pretend that I am not here, right? That is the idea. You participate and you express your ideas on that. Let's begin. Thank you so much.
Teacher, I couldn't join my group.
All right, let me see. Let me check on this one.
It was number 2.
It was number 2. Let me go for this one more time, so probably I can.
Thanks.
Double check. Hello.
Okay.
Can you hear me?
Oh,
Yes.
Yes, Gloria.
Just before you get started, I know you're anxious to participate, but I just need to move one person to other group because you are 4 here and there is a group of 2. So we manage the numbers on that one. So I will choose on a person. I will move on Misael, right? Misael, I will transfer you to other groups so you have the chance to participate with more people and you have more, we take more advantage of the time. Does it work for you, Misael?
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you so much for that. Let me go for the transfer at this moment. I appreciate. All right, people. 3 people in the group. So who's starting? Go ahead.
Okay, I will start. I don't know if you can hear me.
Yes.
Yes, Lisbeth.
Okay, actually, I choose one of my favorite console, video game console, which one is the Nintendo 64. Actually, that remember me my childhood. My mother gave me, excuse me, this console for our birthday, for my birthday and my brother. But actually, by the end, she ended playing games because she is like a gamer. So I'm proud of that. Actually, Nintendo 64 was released on June 31st, 1996 in Japan. Then was released on the September the 30th, 1996 in America. There was around 500,000 units selling in around Japan and North America. The first, actually, one of the price actually was around $200. I remember. I guess I remember it was that price. And the initial, I mean, the announce was like a funny video on TV. I don't know if you remember that video where there was people making cosplay about Mario, Pikachu, Donkey Kong, and there was a sun, and they were like walking around like a forest, and there was a sound like all sun, and there was really funny that a commercial, and that's why we got that video game.
Thank you so much. Who's next? Or if you have any question, you may ask your classmate. Probably the person knows more. As she mentioned, she selected something that she loves. So maybe if you have any more question, you may ask to your classmate.
Do you still play in the Nintendo 64?
Excuse me?
Do you still play in the Nintendo 64?
I do have my Nintendo 64. I have four remote. I have four controls. I actually have GameCube as well. I have a lot of console for Nintendo. Actually, I am Nintendo lover, so I love to play video games.
Yeah. Right? Great. Perfect. Thank you so much. Continue for the next person. You share ideas, and the rest is more than welcome to ask questions. All right. Thank you so much. Continue working like that, and let's continue. Thank you.
In my case,
Fremont, California. It's a sedan electric car type manufactured by Tesla Motors, which began deliveries in the US market on June 2000. On June 22 of the year 2012. And it's a car with 5 seats. The doors and another parts of the car are electric. You can see the retrovisor. I don't know what is the word in English. More easy to see when you are parking in a small place, and has been very successful. And as I said before, at the beginning was very cheaper for the moment and with these functions, but right now these cars are more expensive. So this is my product.
Oh, got it.
Thank you so much. Sorry for the interruption. If the rest of you have questions for him, you may go for questions. There is no problem, right? Probably the person knows a little bit more, or if you have any doubt, you may go and ask him. Thank you.
All right, thanks for that batch. Actually, yeah, I have a couple of questions related to the product that you selected. The first one, it's related to, well, just to confirm, were you talking about the electricity car? Because actually, I mean, that was the Tesla model, right? An electricity car. It was that car or for a different model?
There are different models. This model that I was speaking was Tesla S, but in the lecture that I read, I found that there was different models, for example, X, and each of them has an specification. For example, if you want to, I don't know, to have the car, if you want the car has a special feature, you can request to the company and things like that. And according to your specifications is the price. So, and there are another models that are standards that you can recharge on the streets, or there are some special stations, electric stations, when you can recharge it, the battery when the battery is slow.
Hey, Misael,
Or
why do you choose this product? Are you engineer, right?
Huh?
Are you engineer?
No, no, I don't.
Do you like car?
No, I'm not. No, I only follow Elon Musk, and I see this company and the products and the rockets and another things like that. So
Internet with the house is not working well, because maybe the Alexa could be choose with you information, or playing the music, or sharing your homework. But the other function to your house, to turn on the light or turn on the radio or close the door, it could be function.
Because I think it is because in our country we are not using that kind of technology at home, but in USA they have that.
I
Then
think
for
that nowadays in El Salvador, maybe some house could be used in the
But you have
10%.
to put the connection to that can make
change
match,
the
because
electrical
if it,
connection.
Yes.
with a Bluetooth or something like that.
Yeah, and I think
Yes.
that is not a lot safety, because you maybe miss your responsibility about your child, or maybe about your own house. If you forgot turn off the gas, or
In Atlanta, USA, and the initial price was 5 cents a glass of
Yeah,
Coke.
yeah, they just
And
Cheaper.
John S. Pemberton announced it in a drugstore of him,
yeah,
in a
it was
drugstore.
that time.
In a
I remember
drugstore.
when I was a child, I remember the Coke cost the 10 cents.
Really? 10
I'm
cents.
talking about 46 years ago.
How many years?
Like 46.
46.
46.
Oh my gosh.
I'm 30, man. I can't imagine that.
Like 46 or 40, no, like 44 years ago.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's a lot of time.
10
Yeah.
cents.
A lifetime.
Yeah.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, teacher.
Thank you. Continue, right? I don't know who was participating. Just go ahead, no problem. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we're
We
ready.
have
We're ready to talk about the product. Now we're talking about
the
tools.
worry and a lot of stuff, but we are socializing.
All right. Tell me, people. Let's double check on this one. Tell me. I will ask about Josue David, but you don't answer, Mr. Medardo and Brian. What product did he socialize with you?
He was talking about the first iPhone. Yeah, he was telling us that I don't remember the year, but he was telling us that it was presented by Steve Jobs in a conference,
All
and
right.
the initial price was about around 1,000 something. Yeah.
499
400. Oh, sorry, I
the
was
price.
wrong.
1,000 is the cost of the real cell phones now. Probably what, 1,000 and
Yeah,
something.
yeah, maybe that's why I I get confused. I get confused, yeah.
No, no problem, but that's okay. Thank you. Thank you so much. And Medardo, what about on Brian's product? What did he talk about, mister? What can you tell us?
I remember when I watched this video, the Steve Jobs present. I in this moment, he is a, a new idea. Una idea revolucionaria.
A revolutionary idea.
A revolutionary idea. Yeah, I like watch these videos. Sorry, I am nervous.
Don't worry. Come on, Tim. Come on. Don't mind. You know, I'm here, but don't worry. It's like, come on, a casual conversation. You know, that's the idea. All right. Tell me, Medardo, have you had the experience of having an iPhone before, or only for Androids? What's your experience on this device?
I never had a iPhone.
All right. All right. What about you, Josue David? Have you ever owned an iPhone?
I always think iPhone is too expensive for me, and well, several years ago I only buy phone to call my mother. She live in Italy, and only use for that. Then I start to work in Tigo, and every year they give us a subsidio, sorry,
A
I don't know
discount.
how.
They give you a discount.
Discount. They give us a discount of 1,500 every year, and I start to buy on Android. But I don't like iPhone really.
All right.
But I investigate the information for the first phone.
Perfect. Go ahead.
So in my case, I have application pirata.
Jailbreak.
In the iPhone.
All right, interesting. That's what some people comment on that, right? For the apps, all right. And Brian, what's your experience on this?
Yeah, I haven't had an iPhone before, but yeah, I think that the main reason is that because it's kind of expensive. So, but maybe I think that the camera the iPhone is really good. So maybe one day I will try it.
Yeah, probably, right? If we convince Josue David to give us that discount, probably we can obtain one. So, yes. All right, thank you so much. All right, people, I appreciate your participation. You have done a really nice job. Let's go back to the main room. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, it's really hard to you.
I'm supervisor and maintenance aircraft.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it is very difficult, and there are a lot of responsibilities.
Yes, I imagine do these kind of things.
Yeah. And you, where do you work?
In Tigo.
Tigo.
Yes.
Okay. And you, Byron? Okay. Byron. He doesn't listen. Byron, where do you work?
Oh, well, actually, that answer is it's still pending. I was working on a call center. It was at Concentric, but now I applied on Telos and Web Hell as well. So now I had to decide, right? So let's say it's kind of penny decision, right? But actually, it could be the basic answer on a call center, but I had no idea where until now. I will discover in the future.
Teacher, you are speaking in mute.
You were talking in mute and it was okay.
Thank you so much. I was nervous. It happens. It happens. You get nervous and you don't activate your mic. All right, thank you so much, people. I was checking on the majority of the groups, and I could see that you were sharing some ideas about the products, and I do appreciate that. Well done. Well done. Just before we move to the final part of this class, I just want to have some practice with you. I was taking some notes over the class, and now at this moment, I just need your help. Question, are you able to see my presentation at this moment? Yes. Teacher?
Yes.
Great. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you for the feedback. I appreciate that. Let's see. Let's go over the real section first. There are some things that we can improve about these ideas, all right? If you identify one sentence as yours, the intention is that we learn from this one, right? It's not like, hey, the teacher selected something that I said, come on, the teacher is angry. No, right? It's to have some feedback, so we work together and we grow in the English language. So check on this one, the first one. What does the sentence say, or the first section? Number one, it says?
People was.
All right. Does it sound good to you, people?
Actually, not, because people is plural, and
It's
the
plural.
plural is were.
All right. Exactly. Thank you so much. So we don't say people was, we say people were. Thank you so much. The next one.
They were.
They were able.
They were able.
Exactly. I appreciate that. Thank you. They were able. Check on this one. The number 3. Can you read the actual sentence that we have on the screen, please? Any person? Volunteer? Thank you.
The third one?
Yeah, the third one. Yeah.
This company rent.
All right, rent. And we were making reference for a past idea. So how do we arrange this one?
Rented.
There we go, right? We go for the simple past because we're making reference for the past idea. This company rented. Can you read any person to read sentence number 4? The actual sentence we have on the screen. Number 4, please.
This company started.
Start. You see, making reference for something in the past. How do we fix it?
Started.
Started.
Exactly. There you go. This company started. There you go. Check on this one. What about on number 4? Can you read the phrase we have?
More close.
All right. How do we fix this one?
Closer.
Exactly, right? For comparatives, we don't say more close, we say closer, just for this one. Number 6, what does it say?
Easier.
There you go, people. There you go, right? Exactly. We don't say more easy, we say easier to make a comparison between two things, right? Number 7, what does it say?
We made an agreement.
Agreement. We made an agreement.
Perfect. Thank you. The sentence, as you mentioned, has one idea, but we fix it, right? We made an agreement. There you go. And then happy face for all. Oh, I didn't know it. I had an emoji over there, but perfect. Thank you. Happy face for all of you. Thank you so much. And then I have some info that I want to cover with you. Just a few words on this one. How do we say the first one?
Quarantine.
Nice.
Quarantine.
Thank you. Go for quarantine. Thank you so much.
Plus.
That is number 1. What about on the second one? Plus. Exactly. Plus. Perfect. And number 3?
Alcoholic.
Are you telling me that? Or just a pronunciation?
Pronunciation,
All
teacher.
right.
Alcoholic.
I felt some intention over there. Like, no, not for me, right? But that's correct. Thank you so much. We go for alcoholic. Thank you so much. That's pretty much. Any question about this one, people?
No, teacher.
Perfect. Before we leave, let's go for the next part. Not that one, this one. Let me see. Let me choose on some people in a quick way. Miss Ileana Alejandra, I need your participation. Tell me and share with the class. That is the best expression. Share with the class any product that your classmate mentioned. At this moment, not your product. Someone your classmate shared. What do you remember about that?
Netflix, Mister.
All right, go ahead. And what did the person say?
He said that his sword begins in the 90s, 98. And in the US, people use with a CD. Not is a app like in El Salvador. And in the first, only you pay for the movies, like, do you want to see, for example, you don't pay a package right now.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's go over some more people. Miss Angie Osegueda, tell me, share with us a product that your classmate talked about. What can you tell us about it?
We talk about a smartwatch.
Oh, interesting. Any specific any specific brand, sorry?
No.
All right, just a general. All right, what can you tell us about it?
Okay, we were discussing about fiercely, this was realized by Microsoft. Then Apple took the idea from them and they developed the Apple Watch. Then when this device was realized in the market, everybody want to get it and everybody want to get one. Even we think the teenagers, ¿cómo se dice, teacher?
Sorry?
Teenagers?
Teenagers.
Teenagers, they are the people who are using more that kind of device because, for example, we were discussing about we don't get most use because it's connected with your phone, but most of the time we have the phone in our hands. So we don't see the most use about it. But even that, there are many people, they wish to have it or they have already it. Started with the expensive price, and nowadays you can get cheaper, even by $20. You can get one good one.
All right, thank you. Thank you so much for those comments, and I agree with you. Let me see on other person. Nestor, what did your classmates talk about? Choose one product and share about that.
Nintendo 64.
All right, thank you. What do you recall from that?
Well, I remember that it was released in Japan, the 1996 year, and the initial price was, I can remember, $200.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So somebody mentioned about that. Perfect. Let me choose other person on this one. Let me see, Ricardo Alfredo. What product do you recall from your classmates' explanation?
I remember one hairbrush. I remember that it was invented 2 times ago, or around 1,800, more or less. I remember that the alien said that he really used that kind of hairbrush when he when she made her hair.
All right. Thank you so much. And let me choose on the last person to participate for this part. Let me see on Reynaldo. Tell me, what product did your classmates talk about?
The mobile phone.
All right. Any specific brand?
Let me see, Motorola. It was one of the first mobile.
All right.
It
Do we have
was
any specific
announced
model?
in
Sorry.
1972.
All right. Thank you. What else do you remember?
Okay, I remember that she was talking about the price. It was $3,995. The cost of one mobile phone in that time. Only people with money could buy that kind of mobile phone.
All right. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I know you were sharing your ideas with your classmates. I could notice that one. And I want to always congratulate you on your hard work and thank you so much. I just selected a list of 5 elements because tomorrow we are going to work on some activity, right? This is the top 5. Let's see, we selected the list of 5 products that we are going to discuss on tomorrow. Remembering this one was to socialize some idea about how something was introduced to the market. Tomorrow, we are going to go for the creative part. So I will explain to you later on, or tomorrow I will share some ideas over the WhatsApp so we can get in touch about what we are going to do tomorrow, right? We are going to create some market introductions, but I will explain that on tomorrow, not for today. Before we leave, any question about something that we socialized on today or any comment?
No, everything is nice.
Everything's good, teacher.
Everything.
Mister, thank you.
All right, perfect. Thank you so much. Tomorrow we continue with more practice and continue talking about, product life cycle. But we go for the creative part tomorrow and we will have some work to do during the session. So I appreciate your participation in the class. Thank you so much for your punctuality to be here from the start. And let's continue working tomorrow. So people, have a good night and see you next time.
Good night,
See you, dudes.
everybody.
Guys,
Thank you.
Thank you.
tomorrow.
Take care. Perfect. Thank you.
You.
See you, mister.